All right, this is Mr. Wyrick, and I'm here to go over the 3-1-12 notes, the angles formed by tangents and secants. So this is the second part of the notes where it's angles formed by chords. I just kind of put all the notes together, but this is going to be 2 separate days worth of stuff here, okay? So this is the second day. If a secant and a tangent intersect at the point of tangency, the measure of each angle formed is 1/2 the measure of its intercepted arc. I've always felt that this was kind of misleading on this one. Honestly, this works exactly the same as if you have an inscribed angle. Remember, we talked about inscribed angles on Monday. So this would be like an inscribed angle. The vertex is on the circle itself. It just so happens that one part of the angle goes to the outside. So let's just give an example saying that, this whole circle is 360. So we can say this is 120, this is 240. And that would kind of make sense for what we have here. So if this arc from B to A going through C, or arc BCA is 240, then this angle here is 120. If this arc here going from B to A the short way is 120, then half of that would be 60. This angle would be 60. Okay, so if we're looking at this one, if this angle is 116, then arc JLK would be twice that. That would be 232. If the measure of arc QTS, that would be going around the long way here, is 238, what would be RQS? So we have to do some work here. 238 divided by 2 would give us 119. So this would be 119 here, meaning this other side, if we're thinking 180 degrees along these tangent lines, which we should be, 180 minus 119, that would be 61 degrees for this angle right in here. Sorry if I'm tilting my camera away. If two secants, a secant and a tangent, or two tangents intersect in the exterior of a circle. So they meet out here, they have that vertex, and it's outside the circle. Then the measure of the angle formed is 1/2 the difference of the measures of the intercepted arcs. So what is that going to mean for us? It means we're going to take this big one, we're going to subtract the small one, and we're going to divide by 2. So anytime it's outside like this, we're going to take these two, we're going to subtract them, and we're going to divide by 2. Now that's very similar to, again, when we had the angles formed by chords on the inside, we take the arcs, we add them, we divide by 2. So now that we have this, now that we have the intersection on the outside, we subtract them and divide by 2. So it's going to be very important that you remember what's going on there. If we look at these, 179 minus 71 is going to be 108. Divided by 2 is 54. 224 minus 68 is going to be 156. So that's going to be 78. Sorry, my dog is chewing on a bottle, so that's that crinkling sound. This one has 110 minus something divided by 2 is 25. So we know we divided by 2 to get the 25. So 110 minus something is equal to 50. So that would be 110 minus 60. Right there would make that work out. So again, this is kind of the setup. All right. And this is a good cheat sheet for working on the Delta math stuff that we're going to have today. If we have an intersection that's here, we have this inscribed angle, or the tangent and the chord that's like an inscribed angle. We take the arc and cut it in half, and that makes the angle. If we have this, if we have the chords crossing inside the circle, we take the arcs, we add them together and divide by 2, or add them together and multiply by 1/2 is what it says here, and that'll give us that angle. And then remember, these are vertical angles and supplementary there on the side, so we should be able to figure out all the angles in the middle from that. And then when we have that intersection outside the circle, we got the tangents. The tangent and the secant are two secants. we subtract x from y. We're going to divide that by 2, and that gives us a measure. It helps to go big minus small, but you should understand we're never going to have a negative angle, so that should get you exactly what you need. Your assignment for today is going to be in Delta Math. It should have some specific types of problems there that we're working with. So make sure you read the directions and understand what's going on with those.